guys. I mean, we're still getting used to real practice every day, but now it's beginning to pick up a little bit, and I mean, I think the coaches are a little bit more pleased, and obviously the players were pleased with playing better.
How much further ahead are you guys now than you would have been if you didn't have the Italy trip?
Well, the Italy trip, I mean, it helped us. It got our feet wet. I think that's what it really did. And, you know, it helped us coming into practice, and it'll really prepare us for our first game next week.
With all the time you guys have spent around each other already, does it seem like the season should have already began?
Yeah, it feels like that a little bit. It feels like we've been in the preseason mode for too long, and just getting to this first exhibition game next week will be a relief for us.
Is that a good or a bad feeling still being in that preseason mode right now?
It's not a bad feeling, but I mean, we're just ready to wind down with that and get going, get ready to play some basketball.
How does it feel to be one of the veterans, one of the older guys?
It's a weird feeling. I feel like I was kind of just thrust in this position, but I mean, I'll take it. It's good to be a leader. It's good to be looked up to.
Health-wise, you feel good?
Yeah, my knees 100% feel fine.
You talked about being a leader to some of these younger guys. You know, what kind of advice do they ask you for?
Well, they ask about the treadmill all the time, that's for sure. How to avoid it, how to get through it, and just tell them what I know. It's basically just listening and paying attention to what coaches want and playing hard. That's the way to stay off of it.
How is this different this year with so many new guys compared to the years you've been here where there's been a more veteran team?
Yeah, well, for me last year, I mean, I was the only new guy, the only freshman that I was practicing, and it was hard for me because everyone was so far ahead of me. I didn't know what was going on, and now I feel like the coaching staff just had to slow it down just to accommodate the new players, which, I mean, it's something we have to do. We have to get on board. We have to get the offense and defensive concepts down.
You had the chance to play with a lot of these young guys this summer in that Pro-Am League and then over in Italy. How are they coming along, the progression from one to the next? Do you think they're ready for the season to start?
Well, I think they're, like everybody else, the rest of the veterans, they're ready to go. They put in a hard off season. They just want to start playing basketball. I think mentally, no, but I wasn't either when I was a freshman. I don't know if I still am, but I won't let that stop me. Like them, they're going to play hard, and I'm going to play hard. That's all they can do.
You have enough years of eligibility left where any kind of conference move would likely affect you. You know, how much of coming here to play in the Big East was part of what brought you here, and how much would you miss that if they did move?
Well, the Big East, I mean, it appealed to me because it is the best conference in basketball. But you know, if we move, I don't know. I haven't really had a lot of time to think about that yet. But I know when you go to the Big 12, it'd be still great basketball. So really no change. We'll still be playing top level basketball.
How far is Minneapolis from Ames, Iowa?
That was the first thing I thought of when I heard about it. It's great. It's only a 3-hour drive, so my family will be able to come down and see it.
How is your game different now than it was last year when you first got here?
Well, with my body's changed. I think that's the biggest thing. I put on close to 30 pounds in a year, and it's all muscle. My body fat went down. I think other than that, my basketball IQ has just gone up. Just being around Coach Huggins and the coaching staff, I mean, you absorb so much. You soak in so many new things and so many new concepts. Other than that, I mean, just playing hard, learning to play hard in every play. You don't do that in high school. You're not even expected to do that in high school, but here it's demanded of you. So, just doing that in every play.